Mic check, mic check. Okay, this is Kult Classic interview number 6.
Number 6, yeah.
Number 6. I'm here, and this is legendary one because this is the first on-camera interview for soon to be one of the biggest damn things out.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
We heard it here first, everybody. First on-camera interview. Let's jump right into it. We got a lot of questions here, but first, let's get out of the way some of the shit that I wanted to ask you.
Okay, cool.
So, where'd the name come from? Let's start with there.
It's my name. Listen. My real name's Bryce, right?
Mhm.
You take the B from Bryce, and I put it into the B for Belis, and then my middle name is Elizabeth, so Belis, and then my last name is Gata. I just put my full government out there, whatever, cool. But that's how I got my Instagram, Twitter, Belisco, that's just literally my name.
Damn. That's what's up. There you have it, everybody. For everybody who wanted to know that. What was the moment you wanted to pursue music? Let's get a little bit into that.
Ooh, I don't...
Because you haven't been making music that long. You said about 3 years, you said?
Yeah.
And how long has it been? Because about 3 years of just trying to make music, or how long has it been actually releasing, seriously pursuing it?
2 years.
2 years?
1.5 years, actually. I've been posting shit.
Damn.
Before that, I wasn't.
So was that
posting.
that 1.5, that previous year and a half before that?
It was just me having fun with it. I was just learning
Now was it in your head that this is what I want to do?
I mean, yes, in the background. It wasn't until I really pushed myself too far that I realized that I can actually do this shit. It took a while for me to understand that, but when I did, it was very clear, very easy.
So it was just from that point, so that year and a half was, did you kind of see your style develop? Because you dropped some it was a lo-fi, you were kind of just singing.
Yeah, I used to.
It wasn't bad. It was good. It was.
Yeah, not bad, but it definitely was not the direction I wanted to go in. It was just what was easiest at the time. It was some sort of trend I was following. I guess I was just oh.
Yeah, because I remember there was a period where those kind of beats were really kind of floating around the internet, and you had the girls studying and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen the GIF.
Mm-hmm.
Those lo-fi beats. So that year and a half was just you kind of moved on, and there's a clear from what you do have left on your SoundCloud.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
You can kind of still see a clear progression.
Yeah.
In sound.
Yeah.
So
sure.
Was that very natural, or did you have did you kind of plan that? Did you kind of have in your head how you wanted to sound at all, or did it kind of just naturally, this is what came out?
It was pretty natural. I don't ever plan out anything. I'm very spontaneous with a lot of the shit I do, but I don't know. I just changed up how I was going about my shit, and it just everything just started moving smoothly.
And when did at what point in this whole timeline of 3 years did you start to see okay, this is really moving now? When did you start to see a pop?
I want to say last summer, July, but that wasn't shit compared to this last month. I don't know, it really depends on perspective. To some people, I started popping last year, but to me this that hasn't even happened. I don't know. It just depends. Yeah,
it's still normal to you.
Yeah. So
it was just kind of people around you started listening, and that started to branch out from that. Was it easy to get people to start listening to you? Because that's the biggest thing artists struggle with and just complain about is people don't listen to my music, people don't give me a chance. I noticed you went on a rant on Twitter the other day.
Oh, I did. I
saw that.
I'm not afraid
I think I retweeted it. I was so happy you said that.
Yeah, no, I'm tired of seeing that shit. Definitely tired of seeing that shit. I'd be calling people out. I'd be swiping up on their stories
please
yo,
doing
stop
that.
doing this shit.
Please.
This is not a good look for you.
because people gonna listen to you.
They
So
they do for some reason. For some reason, don't know. That's cool.
So yeah, was it kind of easy to get people to start listening to you?
There was no, it wasn't easy. Like nothing is easy. Nothing in this shit is
so how
easy.
what did you kind of do differently that other artists aren't doing, maybe, to kind of get people on? You kind of just doing the same thing, and because obviously you're different. You don't sound like really anybody else,
Right.
so that you have that on your side, and that's just something at the end of the day you're born with. That's just who you are. So besides that, do you think you kind of did something differently that other artists aren't doing, aside from the talent? Because a lot of the music today, like, you got to go beyond the sound.
Oh, for sure. It's
Like,
definitely like
people
a lot
want
of,
the full.
It's a lot
the
of
full
branding.
image.
It's a lot of like, you gotta have like your certain like look or like whatever that people can pick you out of like a lineup of people and be like, hey, I know who that is. Like, if you don't have that, if people can't, like someone was saying in the previous interviews, like if people can't match the face to what they're hearing, like no one's gonna fuck with it. So like the more public appearances I made, like, you know, at
Try
these
to move this a little bit closer.
at these shows like last summer, the more people were just like, oh, who are you? Like, what do you do? Like, you made
So it
music,
was
you
really
sound
once you
good.
started performing,
Yeah.
that's when you started to kind of.
Yeah.
So
At least
again,
here in Charlotte, yeah.
and I think going back to one of the other interviews, I think it was Young Ill that said people need to match your face to the sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
I agree with that.
So that wasn't just you getting on stage doing anything, getting off. You were talking to people, shaking hands,
Yeah,
taking
you have
pictures.
to. You have to, for sure.
Promoting social media,
Mm-hmm.
interacting with your fans.
Oh, you have to. That is so important. And that goes back to like the shit I was talking about. Like, I was so mad going off on Twitter. Like, like you can't just. It's just, you sound so stupid when you're like
Playing yourself.
Like, everybody's sleeping on me. Like, this, y'all didn't like this enough. Like, y'all didn't comment enough. Like, I'm gonna delete the shit. Like, you just look so stupid. You actually have to interact like a normal person with your fans, or else they're gonna stop giving a shit about you because they think you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, that is really not that difficult. Like, these people want to see that you're real and that you actually care about this shit.
People want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
People want to see, on a lot of artists, I think a problem. I don't know. It is kind of a problem now, and I could see why they get the idea to do it. Oversaturation, because it works for artists like Future,
Right.
to an extent, and other artists are trying to do it, and I kind of feel like it's watering it down.
Definitely.
I feel like artists are just putting music out, and that's it. Like, you just like, a lot of artists don't realize they're not on the level of like Drake or Travis Scott.
Right.
You need to seriously focus on promoting. Like, I like how you do it. You really focus on promoting one song.
Yeah.
You put a song out there.
One thing at
focus on that 1 2 to 3 minute clip.
Yep.
Really, you figure out creative ways to promote it too. I see it constantly going on Instagram, and I see the sunset video is very creative.
Yeah. Shout out Timmy Shawley and Kellen Stadler for filming that video. That shit is insane.
Guys, go check them out, please. I know we follow them. I'm pretty sure we follow them on the Kult Classic page. So if you search our followers, anybody looking for videos, they killed that sunset shit. And I was listening to one of the podcasts you were on, and you said you didn't see the thing till it was done. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously, like, I knew what we were filming, like, when I was there, but for that whole first scene, like, the apocalyptic kind of, like, everything looks, like, torn down shit, like, they did that by themselves. I wasn't there for that. So, like, Timmy just, like, completely took, like, the creative direction and was like, I'm gonna, like, add my own shit into this and, like, really help the story come together. And it turned out super cool, like, way better than I thought it was gonna be.
That's what's up. And where did the main idea come from? Was that you? Did you kind of know what you wanted to do with the video straight off?
Sort of. Me and Timmy ran through like a bunch of different ideas, a bunch of different like things we could do like in place of certain things. Really it was just trying to like tell the story of the lyrics. Like it wasn't so much as like oh, this music video needs to like, I need to look pretty, like I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to wear this. It wasn't anything about that. It was literally like, watch it, like understand what the fuck I'm like saying. Like it's literally telling the story of what like I'm saying. It's showing.
And do you wanna kind of give listeners some insight to those stories?
Sure,
That's something for them to figure out.
If you go on my SoundCloud, like the sunset lyrics are in the description of the song, because some people have commented that they don't know what the fuck I'm saying in some of my songs. So
in that,
so and the lyrics, it's like, aim it at my head and not at all, just don't regret it, blah 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 blah. I'll never let you kill me because I haven't seen the sunset. And then the next time it's, I'll never let you kill me because I have too much that's unsaid. And so basically, like in my mind, like all these lyrics are about like, I have so much shit that I want to do, and I have so many like goals and so many plans, and like I am not gonna let something or someone like take anything away from me. Like I don't give a fuck. And then like with the whole like boy in the video, and he's watching the TV and everything's getting like blown up, it's like, I'm gonna show you what I see. Like I'm gonna take you with me. Like I know I can do this shit. I'm gonna just take you away from all this stupid shit, and you're gonna see the fucking sunset. You're not gonna die. You're gonna
so
see
the sunset is kind of like the end all be all, the bigger picture.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that kind of what that represents?
Yeah, I guess so.
And so going back to the lyrics, where a lot of people didn't understand what I had to look them up myself.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
But they made sense after I looked them up. I read them, and then I listened to it. I'm like, okay, I hear it now.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, how many songs you hear where you find out later on that you were singing the lyrics wrong the whole time? It used to happen all the time, the days before lyric websites.
Absolutely.
When you're recording that song, you know what's being said. So do you hear it like that? You kind of feel like, hey, people might misinterpret this a little bit, or do you kind of like, oh, it sounds the way I said it?
No, I know people aren't gonna understand what the fuck I'm saying. Like half the time, at least half or more. Like I get my voice, like I sing like in a really high pitched voice, like for these last two songs. Yeah. And I know people are gonna like hear something wrong, or like think something like I'm saying this and it's actually this. I didn't put the lyrics up for Hysterical Glimmer. I might. I'm just too lazy right now. I got other shit to focus on. I don't want to post lyrics. That's not in my schedule. But I did for Sunset because like it was the first the song I posted before Sunset was Savior, and it was kind of slower, like you could.
Which also took down.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I really like that song. He's taking down taking songs out of my playlist.
I'm sorry. It just had to happen. But no, that song was slower. Like you could kind of tell what I was saying. Like you could easily tell what I was saying really in that song. But then with Sunset, it's like faster. Like there's a lot going on. It's all the harmonies and stuff. Like someone could easily like get distracted and not pick up anything that I'm saying. So I just put them on there. Thought that was a good idea.
And you got the beat from Charlie Shuffler, correct?
Yes, and my friend John.
Okay.
I'm in a collective called Neela World, and those are my brothers. They're insane producers.
And that's something that just happened, from what I'm aware of.
Yeah,
correct?
like right before New Year's, I got added in there. Yeah.
So that's another big question I have. What is Neela? Because I'm curious. I've kind of tried to do my research a little bit.
Right.
And
it's kind of difficult to try to figure out everything that we do, but we do everything. We have some of the craziest producers in there. We have like artists, and then we have like people who do the cover art, like graphic design, and then we have like engineers. Like we just like there's everything in that group. There's 36 of us. Pretty sure. Yeah, no, it's
36.
It's a lot of people, but we're all like this, like super super close. I don't even know how. Like,
what's it take to become a member? What did you do? Did they approach you, or did
you can't just ask to be in this shit and get added in? Like, like that's really a family right there. And if like we're not adding anybody like anymore for a while, because
Yeah, you
36 is a lot of people, dude. We just went to Atlanta, like half of us. They were there for like a week or two, and I only went for a night, and I met most of them for the first time. I knew a few of them in person before that, but we had the whole studio, like big ass room to ourselves at, what was it, Loud House in Atlanta, and there were like 24 fucking people in there, like a lot of people, and it's a big group.
So what made them go to Atlanta? They're just networking and trying to reach out, go to shows. Like what are they doing in Atlanta?
We were going to have a show. It didn't get put together the way we intended it to, because venues suck.
Yeah.
This is where
venues.
This is where you like zoom into my face.
This
venues
has been my biggest problem.
Like fuck. Like what the fuck?
I hate my hairstyle. I could barely keep headphones on my head. I'm about to fuck up my hair. I don't even care.
No, the venue.
But venues suck. This has been my biggest issue booking shows. I have tried so hard to get good artists to Charlotte and bring talent to Charlotte and bring the shit that you people want to see.
These venues don't fuck with us.
The artists are game. I'll talk off camera because I don't like to talk about business that never happened. Yeah. But I could tell you, and probably blow your mind, some of the artists I was talking to that would agree to come out here and do a show because they see it too.
Yeah.
They're starting to get in their comments and shit like that. But like, the venues don't want to support our scene and our kind of music. Like, they don't understand it.
Yeah, no, they don't. I just read an article about that, actually.
I did see that article too.
I'm pretty sure we're talking about.
And it was actually spot on.
Yeah, it was literally.
So and there's money. More of the money is in what we're doing for these venues too.
No, and
they're booking.
They're not gonna see that though until somebody like shoves it in their face. And it's hard to do that when they're not even trying to listen to us anyways.
Yeah.
So, but we're getting
and it's like
420.
They want to book these. I'm excited too. But yeah, we got a surprise, guys. But these venues want to book these like bands that are bringing like 5 or 10 of their friends, but they don't want to have us put a serious artist out there.
Whatever, fuck you guys.
Like,
fuck you guys, whatever. Messing up the hair.
Messing up my fucking hair. I can't keep these goddamn headphones on my head.
It'd be like that.
So it kind of leads in all this what we were talking about when the music pop and stuff like that. This kind of leads to my next question. Did it take longer than you expected, or was it like, holy shit, this is happening fast? Because it kind of happened it's happening fast for you.
It's happening fast now. It kind of happened way faster than I expected. Yeah. I kind of wasn't expecting any of it at all. You
were expecting it to take a little bit more time.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I moved out here a year and a half ago. And I just heard about you, and then I'm like, okay, she's cool. I heard her name a few times. I seen you perform at the Wavy Town show. That's the first time I seen you, and I'm like, damn, she's talented. And then I looked into more of your music after that, and I'm like, okay, she's really fucking talented. And then you drop Hysterical Glamour, and I'm like, god damn, she's gone. Like,
that was the turning point.
How much did that shit do in one day?
It got to 10K in a day.
That's shit.
It was like a day and a half. It was at 10K.
And you just dropped it, and then everybody just kind of ate it up. Because I remember I listened to it right when I saw it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I dropped what I was doing.
I mean, I put that
in my phone.
that snippet on Twitter, and that shit blew the fuck up for me personally. Like, it went mini viral in my world. I was like, what the hell? That shit has like 100K views right now. And then I was like, shit, I gotta post a song. Like, the song's not out there. Like, all these people are seeing it. Like, they're asking for it. They're looking for it. Like, I don't have the fucking, like, it's not ready. Like, I don't have the full, like, mastered version of it. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, fuck, oh no. But I got that, and like a few days later I posted the song, and it was just instantly like loved, which was very cool because that hadn't happened for me before. Like, a lot of these people like wouldn't see that as a lot, but to me it's like definitely a lot.
No, that It's crazy. I just looked at it. It was at like what 42,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
That in what 12 days?
Yeah, I think so. It's almost 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Wild.
And so, in your own words, define hysterical glamour. What does that mean? Bitch,
Okay.
I'm not your fucking friend.
Hysteric glamour. Hysteric, not hysterical. Hysteric glamour is a brand. And my friend has these jeans that are made by them, and every time I see them, I'm just like, yo, I fucking love your pants. Like, I fucking love those fucking pants. And then, like, I was like, I'll make a song about them pants. Fuck it. And then so I took like hysteric glamour. I was like, I can't just flat out like say their fucking name in the song. People are gonna be like, oh, what are you talking about the brand for? You didn't even know anything by them. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, fuck. Damn. Okay, whatever. So people just be like hating on social media.
Yeah,
like,
people love to just bitch about
if you do
anything.
One like little small thing wrong, they're gonna come at you like, oh, you're annoying. Like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, shut up, man.
People love negative energy more than they claim to.
For some reason. But anyway, so change it from hysteric glamour to hysterical glamour, and then, like, I don't know. I think a lot of people that like don't know about the brand were just like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, what does all this mean? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
it's really just a song, like me talking shit. Like, I'm looking at some of my friends and like how they live and like what they're doing, and I just wrote a song about it. Like, that song's not even about me. Like, okay, partially, like, bitch, I'm not your fucking friend. But like
yeah, just closest bank.
Yeah, for real. But no, that was mostly like
punchline.
That was mostly
tweeted that.
That was mostly me just like interpreting like other people's lifestyles that I have around me. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't really about me, but I don't know. That's probably the best way I could explain it. Yeah.
Damn, and that shit's still going too.
Yeah.
And that's your. So, how do you follow this up? You got a plan, or you just kind of let this ride out a little bit?
Ooh, I'm not one for plans. I like doing shit spontaneously. I wouldn't have dropped that song for a while if it didn't get big on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't planning on dropping it that soon. I actually wanted to drop it with like a project I was working on. But now I said, fuck the project. Sorry, guys. Not gonna drop the project because like
I think that's smart. I don't mean to cut you off because artists, people's attention spans are a little shorter. Mm-hmm. Is that the reason why, or do you have another?
No, I think it's because like with these last two songs, like Sunset and Hysterical Glamour, like I'm just now like perfecting my tone and like what I want to do, like with my harmonies, like.
So you want that sound perfected before the project comes?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no point in making a project and like putting all the promotion, marketing into it and doing all that if it's not going to be what I want it to be. And it's not going to be as good as I can make it if I waited like half a year.
Yeah.
So I just decided to postpone that. Gonna do the music video for Hysterical Glamour, and then gonna drop a few more singles and then see where I'm at by then.
So you feel like you're closed in into finding your true sound?
Yeah, absolutely.
You still kind of...
Still working on it. It's always a process and it always evolves, but like...
Yeah.
It's not... Like, my genre is not gonna change again, if that makes sense. Like, I was like doing that like whatever, like lo-fi, like indie, whatever the fuck. I'm not going back to that. Like, I like talking shit more than fucking
and people like
talking about my feelings. Yeah,
listening to people talk shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a balance of both now. The two most popular topics of music are either you're talking shit or you're sad as fuck.
Yeah, but I'm not sad as fuck right now, so like I'm just gonna talk my shit.
Yeah,
like I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna talk my shit
all the way to the bank.
The first thing I ever put on SoundCloud was like a 3-song EP, and it was just me, and like I was playing a guitar, and like it wasn't like any type of beat or anything. It was just like guitar and bass, and like 3 songs. Probably got like 500 plays total, but
that's not bad for like your first song.
That was the first. That was like 2 years ago, probably. That was the first thing I ever put on SoundCloud, and then I don't know. I was just like, this is kind of getting into like my backstory ish, like recent shit. I was just making music with my friends. Shout out Devin Lauder and Austin Tucker. Those were like my good close friends in high school, and they like, Austin sent me like a beat, and it was like the first one I ever tried to get on, and I posted it, and that shit got 15K, and that was like right after the like EP they got 500, and I was like, what the fuck, like who are all these people? And none of them were from Charlotte. Like the people listening to my music were following me because like I was on playlists or like recommended on SoundCloud.
How did those people discover you?
I got no idea. Like literally it's just
good
like
music just travels, I guess.
It just like got like put in playlists with like other songs, and then it would get recommended when people were playing like different
That's crazy.
shit. So then like that song did good, and then it was Somewhere Where You Should Be, which is still on my page, and that shit did pretty good too. At the time it was like 30K, like back then when I was just posting that shit. And I was doing that shit for a while, and I was like, there's so many songs that I've deleted, like so many.
Yeah, I know.
Like I've deleted a lot.
I'm gonna
recently.
get into that after, because we're gonna end part 1 in a minute.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna get into that. We gotta have a serious talk moving forward.
Oh man.
The fans versus Belis.
Oh no.
We're gonna get into it for part 2. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And that metronome off. That shit is mad annoying. Pause.
Yeah.
All right, we are back, part 2, getting into more questions. So let's get right into it. Belis versus the fans. This is the court. I wish I had my little hammer like the judge.
Right.
Why you keep taking my songs off SoundCloud?
My sincerest apologies. I didn't like them anymore. That's it.
Damn.
Like I just didn't like them anymore. And I don't make music for other people. A lot of people make music for other people, not themselves. They make it for the money. They do it for attention. They do it for whatever.
Respect.
I make music for myself. That's how it started, and that's how it will end. And if I don't like it, why the fuck am I going to leave it up because you like it? I don't give a fuck what you like. This is for me.
Damn, okay, I'm sorry. I
didn't mean for that to be so hostile.
I know.
I'm just getting my point across.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. That's I respect that. A lot of artists, like you said, are right, are just in it for the money. It really waters down the music. But the fact that you're taking songs off SoundCloud, and I'm just in the car, plug up the aux, go to my SoundCloud. All right, got my little SoundCloud playlist going. I'm just like, goddamn. R.I.P. to a few songs in my rotation.
Yeah, my apologies.
But no, I definitely respect where you're coming from.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna stop doing that. Like if I decide like in like a few months, like, oh my god, Sunset is my worst song ever, like I'm gonna delete it. Like I don't care. I don't care.
Even though the video's out there and everything.
Yeah, the video can stay up, but like I don't want it on my page.
People are gonna start ripping the video off YouTube and shit like that.
Yeah,
just to listen to
whatever.
It.
I mean, like most of the stuff that I've deleted is already uploaded on someone else's SoundCloud or YouTube anyways. Like it's not hard for you to find something that's been deleted. It's usually already somewhere else before I even deleted it. So like the whole entire Say Why You Love Me tape is on somebody else's YouTube and SoundCloud, like two people's SoundClouds.
How did that happen? Do you give them permission to do that, or they just
Nah, they just took it. But like that's cool because I don't want it on my page. You want it on your page? Sure. You like it enough to put it on your shit? Sure. But like it's not gonna be on mine. And I guess that's kind of cool because like it helps fill in like the progression gaps.
Yeah.
Like I've been so jumpy like deleting shit that people don't see like in between like this time period and like this time period and like now, and being able to like search up that old shit, like it helps people like understand like where I was like headed, sort of. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but
yeah, absolutely. Damn. R.I.P. I'm gonna have to get over some of my losses. We're gonna have a service for those songs anytime soon.
Yeah, we might have a little
candlelight.
Yeah, release some balloons. Yeah, we can do that.
We'll do all that. Let me know. I'll make sure we promote it and everything like that. Get everybody out there.
Oh god.
So obviously, like we talked about, this picked up pretty quick for you. You didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
So you got any tips for any of these artists who just bitch all day and bitch at me for not interviewing them?
Yeah, I do.
And call me a clout chaser all day.
It's basically exactly what I said on Twitter. Hold on. Let me just read that tweet.
Okay.
Let me just read that tweet for the people who
We're
don't know
digging
what
into
I'm
the
talking
phone.
about.
We're digging into the
We're
tweets.
going into my Twitter. I love Twitter. Twitter likes me more than Instagram. Okay. So this tweet says, and I quote, "Artists not getting enough likes and comments on their posts, then saying their supporters don't want whatever bad enough. Question mark? People don't live on social media, bruh. Half people who fuck with you not even gonna see that shit for 2 days. So what are you waiting for?" I used to think this was a good method of gaining interaction. A better thing to do is pick a time you're gonna drop something and let it be known. Then ask your followers and supporters for their thoughts, opinions, feedback, whatever. But don't go telling people like, hey, like 500 comments and I'll drop this, like 1,000 comments and I'll drop that. Like, you don't want this bad enough if I don't get enough comments. Like,
Yeah.
Like, who do you think you are? Like, I used to do that, dead ass. I used to do that. I used to do the same shit. And then I kind of like took a step back and I'm like, these people like are not gonna give a fuck like for a long enough time period for that to be a sustainable method of promotion and interaction. Like, you actually have to talk to those people. Someone comments on your shit, you comment back, even if it's just like a
you
fucking
like it.
Yeah,
You
like
wave to them on Instagram Live.
Yeah, you do
like
something small,
things.
like, and if you reply to their comment, they say something like really nice, and you reply to them, you say thank you, I appreciate that, like blah 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 blah. That means a lot to me. Like, like they're gonna take you more seriously. Like, they're gonna think you actually have passion for the shit that you're doing. And right now, it looks like a lot of you don't. No offense, but like take that how you want it. But like, you're some of you just look very stupid. I'm sorry.
No, you're not wrong, because like I said, I get messages and I see it all the time. Like, people just bitch that people don't listen to the music or people don't respect my grind, bro.
Like
that,
you're
like,
not
like shut up and do something about it.
Right.
Maybe instead of bitching, it kind of makes you just look like a clown.
I don't know. I don't think anybody is like slept on. You know, that flies around a lot.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, y'all are sleeping on me. Like, I'm so slept on. Like, y'all gotta get hip to me. Like, I mean, if you can't like appreciate what you have right now, like if you have supporters, if you have people like going out of your way to like book you or like help you do something, like right, or to listen to your song, like to even like try to keep up with what you're doing, like that's like, you have to appreciate that. If you don't, like, you like, what are you doing it for? Like, what's your motive? Like, I don't. That just makes me so mad.
It does. It frustrates me too, because it's like, instead of just shut up and find ways to make people listen to you.
If you can't, if you can't make people like you where you are from where you're sitting, like you're in that chair right now. If you couldn't make somebody like you from that chair, if you can't accomplish what you're trying to do from that chair, then like, how are you? What are your plans to expand? Like, how are you gonna do it if you can't do it in your city?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people blame it on, oh, Charlotte sucks. Like, all the people here,
I hear that
whatever,
all the
blah,
time,
blah.
and I'm like, guys, it's here.
The only thing that sucks.
You guys gotta be thankful for this.
For real, the only thing that sucks is the venues, and like that's something that's going to have to change. Like, and it's gonna change because there's too much shit here to ignore it. Like, there's a lot of money in it. There's a lot of money in this shit. Like, somebody's gonna get on that, but like that's the only thing that sucks. Like, yeah, there's like some people kind of lame. Sorry, but people are lame everywhere. Like, it's not the city's fault if you can't like make yourself like important, I guess. That's not a good word. I don't like that word. If you can't get yourself out there in your city, you don't know how to do that, you're not going to be able to do it on a national or global level. Boom. There's my statement. Simple. You can quote me. You can quote me.
You blow out. You go from the inside and it expands. Mm-hmm. People
like to start like people just decide to go on tour, right? And they can go on tour and they decide to do that for some reason, whatever, and they get like 50 people at each show and they do like 13 shows, right? That's cool. Like that's cool. You're traveling. But then when you go home and you can't get anybody in your city because you don't have like that community like helping you out, like supporting you, you look stupid as fuck. That's why like you got to do it from the inside and then go out. You can't just go for it and then like assume that everything's gonna be fine in the long run.
Yeah.
Like there's no, it's not gonna last. That shit wouldn't last if you did it like that. And a lot of people doing that. That
leads back to people just saying Charlotte don't support, and people just Charlotte sucks, and bitching about a lot of the fans. People not like, you can't bitch, you can't be mad at people for not listening to your music.
Right.
It's not the fans' fault. Make something they like. Make something they want to listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People just say like, "Oh, you don't like this?" I'm like, "Well, bro, you kind of sound like everybody else I've heard before."
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Just be you. Like, people don't want to listen to copycats of another artist when they already fuck with the other artist more. Like,
and that's one reason that I kind of got on your music heavy, because I'm like, okay, I can't really compare her to anybody. Your style and your delivery is very unique, unlike anybody I've heard. So, where does that style kind of come from? What are your influences for that style? I noticed you were going off on Instagram with something like Britney Spears never did this.
Britney Spears never did this. I fuck with Britney Spears. No hard feelings with Britney Spears. I like her. She's cool. I'm talking about her like I know her. Like, yeah, she's cool, whatever. No.
You're gonna shave all your hair off like that?
No, somebody told me to do that, and I was just like,
you might blow up.
I'm about to.
No, I'm shave your hair and just get a few face tattoos.
Hell no.
You'll be,
yeah, I tried to get
I'm playing with you.
I tried to get a face tat, and the tattoo artist said my face was too pretty and they would not be responsible for fucking it up. So I was like, okay, that's my sign. I'm not ever gonna get a face tat. Like, that's what I needed. I was just gonna say fuck it.
What were you gonna get?
I ended up getting the star like right here. I was gonna get it like right over here.
That's
It's not even bad. It's not like I'm getting like something like right on my fucking like
right between the eyes or something.
Yeah, no,
like
it wasn't about to be stupid or noticeable, but like that's just not my thing. I guess that's okay. That's okay.
So how many tattoos do you have in total?
Not a lot. Probably like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have some faded ass ones in my hands.
That's why I didn't get the inner parts of my fingers thing.
Yeah, no, that shit fades. Yeah, no, I got 4 on this hand.
You want to get any more? Or
I mean, yeah.
You can get fully tattooed?
Nah, that's not. Nah, but I do have. I just want to do like this part of my arm, probably. I don't know. I like getting tattoos when things have actual like meaning to me.
Rather than
I have this tattoo. Hold up. Oh, that's not gonna work. It's too far up. But I have this tattoo. My mom actually has the same ones. Like, we got matching tattoos. She got it when she turned 18. I got it when I turned 18. Like, that shit like actually means something to me. Like, everything I have tattooed means something to me. And a lot of people just get tattoos to get tattoos, and it's just like, that's cool too. Like, I respect that. But like, that's not what I'm about to do, because that's just wasting money. Like, I could do something better with that money that I'm paying somebody to tattoo me.
That's why I don't have more tattoos, because all this shit I bought. You know what I mean? We're in my music studio right now. I bought all this shit. Like, you know what I mean? I just
people have other responsibilities.
I'm so behind on what I want for tattoos. I'm so mad.
It happens. It happens.
But who are you listening to right now?
I listen to the most random shit ever. Like, the dynamic is just crazy. It goes from one thing to a completely different like side. I don't listen to country music ever. Yeah, fuck country music.
We don't have anybody on here who
listens to country music.
Listens to country or makes country.
We are not affiliated with country music.
Kult Classic does not affiliate itself with country musicians. You guys write a song about riding tractors, drinking beer, and jeans.
We don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with that.
They look at rap music the same way.
When they see rap music,
the only thing they know is the popular shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Country music, there's like some extra good shit. That's all.
I'm not fucking with country. We're not down with country over here. We are not. Country is not happening in the Kult Classics studio. I don't even want to call this a studio. Yeah, I'm not with it.
Okay, we're done with it. Stop talking about the country music.
I'm sorry.
We don't fuck with them. Stop talking about it.
We're done. We're done. We're moving on.
We're done.
But we gotta go backwards a little bit. Oh yeah, order in the court. I actually wish I had my hammer. No more country music.
Order in the court.
What was we kind of skipped over that question when we started talking about Britney Spears. Early influences. What kind of gave you that sound?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like anyone like inspired me to do it. If anyone, it was probably Cardi, Playboy Cardi, not Cardi B. We don't fuck with Cardi B either. But that's all I've been listening to recently is Playboy Cardi. Like his unreleased shit though. Like
I wouldn't expect
that shit's
that.
way too fire. I listen to a lot of like the local people here. Like I could listen to their music like probably
I
like
listen to so much local music.
once or twice a day at least for sure. Like some of it's really like good, like it's pretty good, and a lot of people just skip over that because like, oh, this person's in the same city as me, whatever. But we are done talking about the cities. Fuck the cities. No, I listen to whatever's on my fucking playlist or whatever that I have like pulled up for that day. I'm like, okay, this gonna be my mood for today.
You just really don't
like,
have
whatever.
an agenda, and you just go and just kind of this kind of fell into my lap.
Yeah.
I'll play this.
It's whatever.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Do you remember what was like the first kind of music you liked?
He just asked because he's never mic. He just asked, do you remember what kind of what was the first kind of music you liked?
Probably like alternative. Yeah. I don't like alternative rock. I was really into like, oh, that's dynamic too. Like I listened to like Black Sabbath, but also like the Beatles, and then like really happy shit, and then really like fuck you, I'm angry shit, and then like anything in between there, and like just literally anything.
So a lot of
I listened to jazz music as well.
Okay.
We like jazz music over here. Especially like one of my favorite mixtapes ever is Faces by Mac Miller. Have you listened to that?
Oh, that's my favorite Mac Miller project.
Literally same.
I got on that when that came out.
Same. Freaking a lot of that had like jazz samples in it, like almost every song, and it's just like I was like, all right, I'm just start listening to this shit too. Like, fuck it, why not?
My favorite Mac Miller songs on that project.
Which one?
Funeral.
Okay, that's a good song. That shit makes me
sad. That's my favorite
Mine's Polo
Mac Miller
Jeans.
song. Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a great cut too.
Yeah, it is.
I love I love everything about that. Earl Sweatshirt was on that. Earl Sweatshirt killed that shit.
He was on that
fucking song. I love Rain with Vince Staples. That's one of my favorite Mac Miller verses.
Yeah.
I spit the prayer hand emoji. That shit. It got me with that. And then like I remember after he died, like I couldn't listen to 2009. That shit made me too sad. I was like, I gotta avoid that song for a little bit.
Fuck.
Damn.
No, I was listening to that shit like every day around this time, like last year. Oh my gosh, I skipped like a whole part of my backstory. So like I was making music with my friends, right? And then my like other group of friends was like, hey, we're gonna start a record label. And I was like, okay. I was like, let's do that.
Why not?
It was
'Cause
me.
You just so go with the flow. Why not? Let's just start a record label.
I was like, sure, that sounds really great. Because at the time, I was like, I don't know shit about what I'm about to do. Like, let's do this. Why not? That gives me a better look. Like, I look professional. But that didn't end up working out. It was started by Noah Byram. Shout out Noah and Kindle. Those are like my parents. Like, they're so cool. So cool. Miss them. Haven't seen them in a long time. The artists were me and Andy, Lil Dejan, Cam, Brandon, Matt.
I'm talking Melancholy.
Yeah.
I love that kid's music. That kid's great.
Yeah, those, we were super close. We were all just having fun with whatever. We didn't care. Like, we were like, yeah, we're about to make so much money off this shit. Like, we're about to, like, do shows. Like, we're going to get booked. Like, we're going to do whatever. And I think we tried to move too fast with that because none of it ever worked out. I ended up leaving, and then Andy left, and Cam, whatever, and we just gave up.
You guys all still cool with each other and shit.
Yeah,
like
absolutely. I was just with Andy on Friday. Yeah. Love those people. No hard feelings towards that. It just didn't work out.
Yeah. You plan on trying to make music with some of them still, or?
Yeah, actually, if I get the time, that'd be really cool. Cause we we didn't even have the time to do it back then. Like, we were all just doing like random shit and like trying to work on whatever we were working on at the time. We never did anything together. At least I didn't do anything with them. But nah, just schedule shit.
Just schedule shit. You're
It's
busy
hard.
doing a lot of shit.
For real.
So who else do you kind of want to work with locally and beyond the local scene?
That there's a lot of people I would like to work with locally, but they have to fix their attitudes first.
Okay, shit, air it out if you want.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just making it clear. Like, I'm just making it clear. Like, a lot of you are fire as fuck, but like, I'm not about to work with these people who don't see shit the way that I do. Like, that just defeats the fucking point. Like, even when I do features, like, I used to be like whatever about features, and I used to do anything like that someone sent to me. Like, if they were sending me money, I was gonna do it. I was like, yeah, that's my job. Like, I'm gonna do it. But I got pickier about that shit, and then I raised my price up times like 5, and then I decided that like that look is not worth the money that you're getting for it.
It's not.
Doing something like that doesn't like correlate to what you want to do in the long run, like it's not worth your fucking $100, $200. Like, that's so stupid. Go get a job.
Yo, I love how straightforward you are. This shit is great. A lot of people need to fucking hear this shit. Like,
I feel like some people are gonna be mad at me. I just want to say like no hard feelings, but I just see a lot of shit. I sit here and I observe. Like, I don't go out of my house. I literally work. I go to work. I work on my music shit. I go to the studio with Jay Stacks. Shout out my engineer Jay Stacks. He's fire, so fire. And then I go home. I go to work. Whatever. Planning some trips with Neil World once again. But like that's not a very frequent thing because it's hard for us all to have the time to like meet up with each other. So I just sit here and observe like whatever the fuck y'all are doing when I have my free time. And it's just I see a lot of shit and a lot of shit is stupid.
A lot of shit I can tell you is gonna get fixed, and Charlotte's gonna prosper. I can see it. But what about like bigger artists that you want to work with, like dream collaborations? Let's go deep. Let's dead or alive.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Dead or alive?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go deep.
Oh man. I would love a song with Uzi.
Yeah.
Like, tell me that shit would not be
that
fire.
That shit would be fire. I truly believe you're an artist. You could really realistically go well with really anybody.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you're pretty flexible as an artist.
Versatile. It works. Like, I'm definitely sticking to like this like tone and genre that I'm doing, but like within that I can still be flexible with what I'm doing.
What would you define that tone and genre as?
Hell, I don't know. There isn't one.
That's a great answer. Genreless music. Moving into that. But Uzi and Belis. I could see it. I could see it though. You gotta pull Uzi from retirement though.
You know.
Yeah, everybody says they're retired.
Whatever.
Like, how many times fucking like Jay-Z retired? Like 10 times.
I would love to work with Kanye West.
Amazing, one of my favorite artists of all time.
That'd just be insane. Like insane.
Absolutely. I could definitely. Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Right, I'm saying.
He makes the beats and everything. Oh my.
That would be fucking nuts.
Who are some smaller people? I would still really love to work with Killy. I said that on my other podcast, but like that was probably one of my inspirations to go like towards this tone. Mm-hmm. Like in like my talking my shit phase. Was definitely him. And like Fiji Macintosh.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah. Fucking he inspired me too. A bunch of shit I was on last
Shout
year.
out to him.
Like really pushed me towards all this shit. Who else?
You listen to the internet? I feel like you make good songs though.
Sort of. I know a few songs, not like a very active listener.
The internet would be fire though.
But that would be cool.
You ever heard? I'm trying to think of people who I would love to hear you with. Mac Miller would have been great.
Yeah, I know. I want to work with Rico Nasty.
That would be a good one.
Dude, she's crazy. She goes crazy.
That would be fire.
And she's so like hard that I feel like if I did a hook like on one of her songs, it would just balance it out perfectly.
You know who I really want to see work with?
Who?
NASCAR.
We already have a song.
I want to see like more something newer, and I haven't really heard that.
It's deleted off of our pages. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So
but
you have to go search for it.
Let's get something. You guys are both at a different level now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that song kind of sucked.
I didn't hear it, so I can't say.
Whatever.
But
You'll make it better in the future.
you guys definitely need to get that going. That would be some crazy shit.
Yeah, I'll talk to him about that. We'll see.
I could I'm trying to see. Yeah, I got people off the top of my head nobody would even know. So I'm just like, Alice Glass would be fire one. She was from a group called Crystal Castles. She's one of my favorite singers. Anybody else? Shit, you could think of?
Yeah, I actually got a whole fucking damn list, but
Say what we want.
Producer wise, I want to work with Ginseng. Ginseng
Okay.
goes crazy. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Ginseng goes crazy. He was in New the World. I don't know if he still reps that or not, but he's crazy. Shout out Chris. Who else do I want to work with? Pierre Bourne. That'd be an interesting one. That would be crazy.
Listening
as
to all
well.
that Playboy Cardi.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
That'd be fire.
What else? Who else? That's crazy. I have like so many people I want to work with, and then when the question like pops up, it's like, damn.
It's like, damn.
Like,
who do I say?
Where are all these people at?
What about places you want to perform? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to take this shit?
Out of here.
Yeah, you don't want to stay in the city at all. North Carolina's definitely not the final destination.
I like living here.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna stay here for a good bit and just travel because it's cheaper that way.
Yeah.
But like, I need to travel soon. I want to work with Lil Aaron. I'm excited for that. Gonna go out to LA and work with him. That's gonna be cool. Very excited to not be in Charlotte for a little while. Change of place. And traveling while being able to work is even more fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I'm not just going to waste money and like walk around a fucking place like and see what it looks like. Like, that's not, like, that's cool. Like,
this is
sure,
not worth your time at this moment.
but not something that I need to do. If I'm gonna go out to a place, like, I have to have a purpose for going out there, or else it's like I got other shit to do.
It's that paycation.
We love that.
So shit, you're very, very determined to make this happen and see where you can take this.
For sure.
Heavy respect on that.
Why wouldn't I be?
A lot of artists aren't. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised the amount of artists I meet that just half-ass this shit, and I'm just like, man.
That means they don't really care about it.
100%.
Facts. And at the end of the day, the good music is really, really going to show. And in part 3, which we're about to get into, we're going to answer some of the questions you guys have for Belis, because you guys had a lot. Thank you for
a lot of questions.
Thank you for asking. And with that ends part 2.
People are just now starting to do it.
I wish I had the gauntlet. All right, we are back part 3 with Belis.
We're in the court.
And so, continuing some of the questions I have for you. What do you want to do beyond music?
Be happy.
Be happy?
That's it.
It's that simple?
Yeah.
Anything artistic, maybe? Or business-wise?
I mean, like, I write a lot besides, like, the songs that I write. I write a lot, and that's fun. Like, I have hobbies, like, I can paint, like, whatever. I'm really into clothes, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to take any of that anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, maybe one day I'll write a book.
Yeah,
like,
write
a really
book.
stupid book about
No
how
movies,
I hate
maybe?
everybody.
Acting in the future?
That'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah.
I would love to do, like, commercials or some shit. I'd be so stupid in a commercial. I would look so out of place, and I would love that. Like, I don't, that'd be fun. Maybe, like, voice acting, because I can do, like, the really high-pitched, like, I can get my voice high as shit.
Yeah.
And, like, a bunch of people think that I actually, like auto-tune the fuck out of it, but really, I hit those notes, like, I can. And, like, I auto tune it like a little, yeah, because it's not always perfect, but I can actually hit those notes. I don't have to like pitch correct anything. Like there's never any of that. And some of these guys out here, when you get in the studio with them, you see that they actually cannot sing for shit.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
Effects, man, hella effects on people's voices now. I mean, I don't complain. If
I
the
think
product's
it's
good, I don't
cool,
care.
yeah. But like, it's really all a lie.
Yeah.
Everybody's just a little.
Snakes in the grass. Now, let's get into some of these questions because people love you and
I
have
love
a
people.
lot. Belis loves people back.
I love people. I
So
love people.
let's get into these questions that
Okay.
all these wonderful people have for you.
Okay, let's do it.
Favorite song of Yous by yourself? Favorite song by you? Basically, I think is what he's trying to say.
Okay. Probably Hysterical Glamour because it's so fun. And that's it. Like it's just fun. Like,
Yeah. I'm talking your shit.
Yeah.
And you and just damn. You said we're gonna hear more shit talking? It's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
Damn, I'm excited to hear more of that.
It's gonna happen until I get my points across. So maybe
It's gonna
whenever
happen
these
until people start really respecting you,
I'm gonna keep talking my shit.
kicking ass and taking names.
Actually, my favorite song might be Try Your Best, but that has been long deleted. So like no one's
She's
gonna know what I'm
chopping 'em
talking
down.
about.
This is the great. We're gonna have to
I don't
have
think anyone has that song posted anywhere either. I think that's just like missing. I might
Damn.
redo that soon
that fell
because
into the
that was
depths
a
of the
really
internet.
really good song. But
That just fell into the cracks.
into the abyss. Yeah, it's
into
gone.
the internet abyss.
It's gone.
How do you get into music? I think we covered.
Yeah,
a lot of
we did most of that.
that. What's the goal? At what point, if any, will you feel like you truly made it? That's a good one.
That is a good one, but I feel like that's. I don't. That's so
You don't
like
know?
irrelevant to what, like, I care about.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do all this just to say, "Ooh, I made it." Like, I don't give a shit. I'm doing this because I like it. Like this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I am miserable doing anything else like as a career, and I don't like. I think I have made it because I made that choice. Like whatever. There's not a certain point where I make a certain amount of money and it's like I made it. Oh my god! Like it's not like that. I'm happy with what I'm doing right now. So in my mind,
So in
I
your
made
mind,
it.
in your mind, you made it, and that is the true meaning of success. Everybody, just being happy. Everybody thinks your success is measured by like the size of your house and shit like that. It's kind of ass backwards. What inspired you? To
Don't
be
get me
rapper,
wrong. I
singer?
like money.
Yeah, of course. Well, money to me, I view money as the obstacle. To be honest with you, because money's the thing you need to kind of make, like, think about the way we set all this up. There's money had to go into it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's just kind of the obstacle. But
For sure. Sometimes.
it's not the measurement for success by no means.
Yeah. No.
How did you come up with the idea? We already did that. Favorite venues to perform at in North Carolina?
None.
Fuck North Carolina venues. You guys can go eat a dick, and they don't want to see us shine. Fuck all you guys. The minute somebody realizes there's money here, hopefully it'll happen. But we already bitched about all that. Would you? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Would you ever sign to a major label, or would you stay 100% independent forever?
I can't talk about that.
Okay. Oh yeah.
No comment.
What is your next music video gonna drop? Into what song? Probably Hysterical
Glamour, but I don't know when. Scheduling with other people is once again really difficult because people have lives, like people have jobs, like people got shit they have to like take care of, look after. Like it's hard. It's difficult. Yeah. It's difficult. But we're gonna get that together very soon, don't worry.
Favorite cereal?
Cereal.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love
hell
cereal.
yeah.
Okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain
Go.
Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, fucking. I like Honey Nut Cheerios. Put bananas in them, like little slice of bananas. That shit's good as
But
fuck.
Fruity Pebbles.
Okay,
slap.
Fruity Pebbles, good as shit.
Damn, the Reese's Puffs is my favorite cereal ever.
Okay, those are kind of good.
Yeah,
What else?
That was slap.
What else do I like? Yeah, no, cereal is great as shit. I eat that shit like at least probably every day. Yeah, probably every day.
Cereal fuels Belis's creativity. Everybody.
That's like the go-to.
That's the gas.
Like, I drink regular milk. I kind of like, I see all this shit like, oh, drink like almond milk, like whatever milk, like soy milk, whatever the frick. I'm just like, all this looks expensive, and I'm gonna stick with my skim milk. Like,
now here's the true question. Kind of tells who you are as a person. Milk first or cereal first?
Cereal first. Are you
Thank
fucking
God.
kidding me?
Thank God. Who the fuck puts milk first? I seen some shit like that on Twitter or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's just stupid.
You gotta get the milk just right on top of the cereal. You gotta have the crunch to soggy ratio.
Oh yeah. You gotta keep one side like fairly like crunchy,
so
like while you eat the other side, so it doesn't get all fucking gross.
You gotta work. Yeah, like work it correctly. There's a method to eating cereal.
Once you perfect it, like you just love cereal so much more.
Do you ever mix your cereals?
No.
No.
Actually, I think I have one time. I don't remember what it was though. I believe there is power in some cereal mixtures, but probably not all of them because that gets kind of gross. Yeah, no.
Yeah, some of them don't really necessarily.
They don't go
well
together. That's why they're
all.
their own cereals.
Favorite part about being in Nelia World?
Neela World. Gonna correct you.
Neela World. Please correct me, because I need to get hip. I've been trying to figure out this
Neela
whole
World.
thing,
Neela World. It's the
Neela
future.
World.
Literally the future. Fucking. My favorite part is it's like I went from having like 0 friends to like 30 best friends, and like that's they're literally like my fucking family. And after I like saw all of them in Atlanta, like I miss them. Like kind of it sucks like to not live close to all of them.
Yeah.
Hassan lives in Charlotte. We went to Tracy on Friday. What's today? Sunday? Friday? Yeah, we went on.
I think today's Sunday. What is time?
What is time? Time doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Nothing exists. Friggin'. Yeah, no. My favorite part about being in that group is that we're not just a group. It's literally a family. Like, we don't. Yeah, that's it.
That's great. That's essentially what you need. You guys look out each other's backs.
And we're all good as shit.
Yeah. Ain't nobody slacking over on that side.
Nah, literally.
Do you ever want to collab with Trippie Redd?
No.
Ooh. Little troll doll looking ass.
I mean, like, I like 2 of his songs, but
I don't care.
But like, I'm not
much, honestly.
like it. Just I got other people that come first on that list.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Artists you want to work with this year? Like artists you see yourself working with this year?
I want to make a tape with Austin Skinner. Want a song with Big Baby Gucci. Lil Aaron. I want to work with 10 Cell Phones. I sent him an open like a long time ago. He never got on it. Rest in peace to that.
Yo, 10, get on this.
Whatever. It already got used by someone else, so that's cool. I'm very quick.
That would still be a good collaboration, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's still hope.
Yeah. Who else? Mixed Matches. Soul J. I'm trying to think of like people that like I actually can work with and not people that are like a big reach. Yeah. I want to work with freaking these people on your table right here.
The kids next door.
Yeah,
we gotta have you sign the table too.
Yo, where's the Sharpie at? Let me sign this shit.
Let's get this shit.
Can this be my space? Like right here?
You can use whatever you draw, whatever you want.
Yeah, give me that Sharpie. Oh, lovely.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
Lovely.
Can we go over before you sign it? Let's take a moment to recognize the names already on the table.
Mhm.
We got Dirty Butt did a whole mural over there
A whole mural.
for Kaka
Apollo.
and Apollo.
Yeah, we got Miho and Kira over here. We got Mazi with a push start. Apollo. We got you over
We
here.
got me, Alfonso Rex.
Alfonso
we
Rex.
got Pablo.
Yeah.
We got Keychains, Young Ill.
Yes.
OG,
Shout out Young
Sean,
Ill.
Ron So Cold.
Shout out all these people. All these people.
Latest one, Ron So Cold. You did. You signed it right over here, bro.
All right.
Go for it.
All right.
Let's see it.
Kids now don't know about
Fire.
There you go. There you have it.
Fire.
XOXO.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the O.
There we go.
Fire. The table's been christened. This table's gonna be legendary one day.
You could probably sell it for like
I'm not-
$1,000.
Never.
Yeah, right?
1,000. This shit's
Yeah.
gonna be worth millions one day.
Oh, I was talking about like right now.
Oh, hell no. This shit.
I don't know what this is
the
though.
I don't know what the hell Kaka did
This-
there,
this
bro.
looks like a
Kaka,
s-
if you're watching this, bro, explain that shit to me.
I need
please.
the explanation because it looks like a snake over here, but then once you go up here, that shit looks like a banana. Like
It
what's
does
going
kinda
on?
look like a banana peel.
Is a banana snake?
Is that a thing? Well, I
Uh,
mean, Kaka's trying
But
to
what is
make
this
it
then?
a thing. I don't.
It's like little thing.
Nah.
We smoked a lot of weed that interview.
Then what is this? If that- Yes, this makes absolutely no sense. If you could give me an explanation,
Yeah,
like
Kaka,
a proper
please
one,
in the
like,
comments,
please.
bro. I know you're gonna watch this, bro. In the comments.
We'll take a picture of it. and
Because I
put it
just
on
I just don't
Instagram.
understand.
Yeah, we need to know that, man.
Explanation.
Let's get top 5 favorite artists you look up to. Do you have a top 5? You just kind of said you go with the flow, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bleh, whatever.
How did you first start expressing yourself creatively? Was it music? Was it something else?
No, I was drawing.
Drawing.
Yeah. I was painting. I was making these like journals. Like I would get like a sketchbook this big ish, and I would like paint and draw and write in them like for other people, and like I'd give them to like other people and let them have them, keep them, like read through them. Like they're cool as fuck. I still do that sometimes, but
That's what's up.
no,
That's
that
fire.
was, and then the more I wrote, the more I was like, yeah, someone needs to be singing this shit.
Word. What got you into music? Covered that. Favorite cereal again. And people are hella interested in your cereal choices.
We like cereal.
New York or L.A.
New York.
Fire.
Probably just because I've been there more, and I know New York pretty well. I love New York. I'd move there right now if I could.
This is an interesting one. I'm kind of interested in your perspective on this.
Okay.
Regarding CLT artists, how will everyone blowing up affect the overall music scene? Because if you really think about it, you guys are all kind of going to take over at the same time, kind of.
Well, yes and no. Like, I don't think it's all gonna be at the same time. Like, there's no way every single one of us is gonna get
Not the
somewhere
exact same
big,
time,
like,
but
at
I
the
feel like
same
there's
time.
going to be a time period where a lot of you.
Yeah, it's gonna
start
be
to
it's gonna be
go.
close together if it happens at all. But like, I don't think. If anything, it's gonna make us all cocky as shit, and we're all gonna hate each other. Like, there's a few people who I think are gonna actually like still be friends and like stay together.
Yeah.
But there's people who really are only friends with these people because we're all at the same level right now, and like that's your reach. Like that's as far as you're getting right now. So you hang out with those people, like you're with those people, and there's a lot of people who I think are gonna stick together and like be friends and like keep in contact. I know there's a few people I'm not gonna keep in contact with because I just don't care. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna affect too much. Like, if I'm being honest, like I feel like we're all gonna do our separate shit. It's not gonna be like a little like community anymore. Like, I feel like most of us, given the opportunity and money, are gonna move the fuck out of here. And
Yeah.
there's a few people I know that are gonna like they're gonna try to like put on for like the people who are still like stuck here, but like it's not gonna be all of us.
Yeah. It's just not the way it's going to go down.
You also can't take everybody with you.
Yeah,
Like that's impossible.
And people get in their feelings about all that shit.
Yeah, and
Everybody
then
wants to be a
they start
part
hating.
bad.
They start hating. So
Calling you a clout chaser and shit like that.
Whatever. People are getting them comments from people I met once for like 30 minutes. Like, Bryce, you changed. Like, I remember when 666 Bryce was a spam account, and I was like, but did you know my Instagram before that? So like, no, like, leave me the fuck alone. You know, I met you once. Like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, people on the internet.
Everybody just wants a piece of what you're doing. You know what I mean?
The internet is
you're
crazy.
Gonna get it a lot. Integrate. The integrate. What the fuck?
The integrate.
The internet.
That's like a banana snake. That's just
it is
as
exactly
weird.
Like a banana.
I don't like the way that sounds. Banana snake.
Bad.
Maybe like
banana snake.
Wait, banana, snanana. Yeah. Okay, that's better.
So what age did you start like singing and stuff like that? I
sang like regularly all the time. My mom used to play like Gwen Stefani, like Fergie, like whatever in the fucking car when I was like little, and I was like, yes, I'm going to be just like them, and getting close. But no, I've always been singing. Like, I never thought I was good at it until like a month ago, but like
really,
I've always been doing it. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I just I was kind of like self-conscious, whatever. But now I don't give a shit.
That's exactly how you should be.
I just don't care because it just doesn't matter.
And that shit, we're ending. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Any other comments? Anybody you want to shout out? Anything else you want to say? Any more shit you want to talk?
I could do some shout outs. Shout out everybody on this table right here.
Yeah, this table is legendary.
Like I said in the beginning of this interview, Devin Lauder, Austin Tucker, Luke Saylor, let's see, everybody in the oldie group chat. Yeah, shout out y'all. Shout out my Neil World brothers. I know some of y'all will be watching this. Hopefully, maybe they don't got time.
Hopefully.
Shout out.
You guys gotta make time.
Yeah, who the fuck knows? Who else? Shout out NASCAR Aloe. Shout out Mel's Dead. He's a great photographer. Shout out Us Versus World. I fuck with them. Shout out. Yeah, okay, that's too many shout outs. You know I love all of y'all. Shout out. And I love all of y'all.
The last thing I forget to do before every interview, this is sponsored by Kult Classic. That's KULT Classic. Get us online.
Yeah, follow them on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
Because they do cool shit like interview me.
Yeah, we do cool shit like do legendary shit like this. Interview Belis.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Who else has done that? Nobody.
You gotta follow us at KULT Classic Official. We do shows. We do interviews.
Yeah, got a show next week.
Clothing. This shit's gonna. We got a show next week, the 22nd. That show might have already passed by the time this interview's dropped, though. Deadass.
Oh shit! Okay, we had a show.
It was fire, but at least killed it.
Yeah, always.
Everybody go follow her on IG and on Twitter at
Belisco. Belisgo. Belisco.
And everybody go follow me at Bobby D on the beat. BOBBYD with 2 E's. It's not 1 D. It's two E's on the beat. That's my IG. Go follow me on there. We doing shit like this all the time. And shit. Damn, anything else?
No, we covered a lot. To that.
Cheers to that. It was a good ass interview. Be sure to follow us again for more. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And we out.
Yeah, thank you for watching. I love y'all. For real. We live?
Yeah, people still are live.
What's up? Hi, my name is Belis. Welcome to the 6th interview.
What? This is interview number 6.
Number 6. The Sour Patch Kids have run out.
Yeah, R.I.P. to them Sour Patch Kids.
My jewel is dead.
God damn.
And
barely surviving out here.
We're barely making it. Scraping
barely surviving out here, guys.
Yeah, whatever. Gotta do part 3.
Barely surviving. Damn, my hair really is fucked up.
Bro, it looks the same.
Yo, my shit. The Kids Next Door interview, this shit was so fucked up. I was getting so pissed on the Kids Next Door interview, but my hair was so fucked up.
It's okay, bro.
But yo, we're about to get into part 3. We're about to answer the questions you guys had.
Yeah.
So, sit up, right? Yeah.
If you put it sideways, you can see both y'all faces.
Hey, okay. Almost exporting. Almost done. Let's pull up some of these questions. Hey, you guys got, why am I talking to the mic? This shit's not even fucking recording.
Right.
Hey, yo, you guys got questions, put them in the comments.
Who else in here? Do I know any?
I don't even, is anybody even in
Bro,
here?
people commenting.
There's not anyone in here.
Yeah.
Shit is dead, bro.
It's dead.
Because people are like, nothing's happening. Peace.